This is the audience.
Hi, my name is Christy Moore. My speech is on cyberbullying. Have you ever been called fat or ugly? Have you ever been teased or tormented? Every day, that is being bullied. A bunch of kids that are picking on you for their insecurities. I was bullied all through school, but I never let it bother me. But bullying has changed so much. With most kids' interaction with each other is on social media than in person. That's why cyberbullying is becoming an issue. Has anyone ever told you to kill yourself? That's the messages that these bullies are sending out. A 12-year-old girl 3 years ago was told exactly that. Go kill yourself. After years of cyberbullying, that's exactly what she did. She jumped to her death. And no one is being held responsible and nothing was done for years. She was bullied. Everyone's been bullied at least once in their life, but now it's become a major issue. We need to educate these schools and parents on taking bullying seriously. All the following information comes from stopbullying.gov. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place using electronic technology devices and equipment such as cell phones, computers, and tablets, as well as communication tools including social media sites, text messages, and chats and websites. Examples of cyberbullying include mean text messages or emails, rumors sent by email or posted on social network sites, and embarrassing pictures, videos, websites, or fake profiles. Traditionally, bullying was only on the playground. You could be called names or punched, or even the girls had their hair pulled. No more. They have moved on to cyberbullying. With the way technology is today, most of our socializing is on social media. Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Snapchat. This shows that Facebook is the #1 cyberbullying website for ages 14 to 19. Cyberbullying is a new issue, so it's not being addressed in all schools as it should be. Suicide rates are on the rise for cyberbullying. This shows that 64% of people are being kicked and punched. That's regular bullying. 54% of people are teased or cyberbullied. Cyberbullying is almost the same as regular bullying. Cyberbullying is not a school problem. That is what you're here if you try to contact the school for help. But where do you think it starts? At school, they start teasing and tormenting. At school, they move to cyberbullying on social media. The legislation has created a cyberbullying law, but it can only be used if it interferes with learning. If it's at home, there's still no help. Now, social media sites are now getting involved. They've now put policies in place to stop the bullying. Facebook is reporting and removing any bullying they are made aware of. That is a small start, but it is a start. Parents and teachers can all come together and understand cyberbullying. They can educate their kids and students to understand what bullying does to people, that words really do hurt. We cannot ignore the problem and hope it goes away or say, my kid wouldn't do that. Be aware of the signs. Look at the signs and the symptoms of cyberbullying, aggressive behavior, and fighting. Always monitor their internet activity. Cyberbullying is a school problem, or one parent should deal with at home. Actually, it's both. Unfortunately, school actions against cyberbullying continues to be through the courts. Decisions that protect cyberbullying as free speech, and that restricts school jurisdiction to cyberbullying incidences that occur on campus. Until the law catches up with today's realities, what are school principals to do? How can principals work with families to ensure that online safety is being taught and addressed? Laws are not consistent with all states. With each has their own. Go to stopbullying.gov to check your state laws. When you or your child or someone close to you is being bullied, there are many steps to take to resolve the situation. Make sure you understand what bullying is and is not. After reviewing the information, you feel you've done everything you can to resolve the situation and nothing has worked, or someone is in immediate danger, there is help. Call 911 if there's harm immediately. or if someone is feeling hopeless or thinking of suicide, go to any of these helpful sources. www.stopbullying.gov has a lot of resources in there that can help you identify the problem. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline online, or call 800-273-TALK. I think cyberbullying is more serious than people believe it is. I think as parents that have preteens and teenagers should look for the signs of being cyberbullied and is cyberbullying, and be involved in their internet access. Observe what they are doing and know who they are talking to. It's okay to check up on them. As the parent of 3 teenagers, I monitor all their internet and social sites and their cell phones. If you have a teenager that needs help, there are ways to get them the help you need. Go to stopbullying.gov for all the resources you need. We can put a stop to cyberbullying through education and managing our kids better. Also, if you need help through the schools, talk to a teacher, talk to a counselor, talk to your principal. And if that doesn't work, call your school superintendent or call the school board or Department of Education. Also, there's a great video that the schools around here have been using. It's called To This Day. And my kids have watched it at school and found it to be a very powerful video. Here's the link to the videos. And we're just going to play a couple minutes of that video for you.
When I was a kid, I used to think that pork chops and karate chops were the same thing. I thought they were both pork chops. And because my grandmother thought it was cute, and because they were my favorite, she let me keep doing it. Not really a big deal. One day, before I realized fat kids are not designed to climb trees, I fell out of a tree and bruised the right side of my body. I didn't want to tell my grandmother about it because I was scared I'd get in trouble for playing somewhere I shouldn't have been. A few days later, the gym teacher noticed the bruise and I got sent to the principal's office. From there, I was sent to another small room with a really nice lady who asked me all kinds of questions about my life at home. I saw no reason to lie. As far as I was concerned, life was pretty good. I told her whenever I'm sad, my grandmother gives me karate chops. This led to a full-scale investigation, and I was removed from the house for 3 days until they finally decided to ask how I got the bruises. News of this silly little story quickly spread through the school and earned my first nickname, Pork Chop. To this day, I hate pork chops. I'm not the only kid who grew up this way. Surrounded by people who used to say that rhyme about sticks and stones. As if broken bones hurt more than the names we got called them all. So we grew up believing no one would ever fall in love with us.
Okay, again, if you're feeling hopeless or thinking of suicide, please go to any of these helpful resources. Stopbullying.gov, www.stopbullying.gov, National Suicide Prevention Hotline, online, or call 800-273-TALK. Thank you, that is my speech, and now I'm going to show you the references for my speech. Here is the first reference, anti-bullying slogan, PowerPoint. All my graphics and image came off of Ping Images. The To This Day project by Shane Koiskin, published in 2013, and StopBullying.gov, a federal government website managed by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Resources. Go to the second one, second. And these are all the academic sources that I got my information from. Bullies is Wired World, the Impact of Cyber Victimization and Adolescent Mental Health. Those are all the sources I got my information from. Thank you.